So, you're back, and you've gathered all my time relics. I'm impressed. Well, it's about time I taught you a real lesson in speed. This race is for keeps.
Why didn't you bring me to the door? Anyway, it says this race is for keeps, but if you lose, you just, replay it. So whenever we win, it's for keeps. And we still crash into the wall, as required by history. Alright, this race is going to be hard. Yeah, you cheater. I think he still fires the same traps. 2 at a time. Many at a time. Oh, that was close. Of course. So this might be the first race I lose in this entire run. Those are dangerous. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. I need better weapons. Or just weapons in general. Don't keep stealing my boxes. Jump over him. Crush him, land on him. Coco, you're doing good. Come on. Oh, he's right there. I need boxes. I need weapons. I don't want to miss turtles like that. Come on. How did I not get that box? To win this race, you need to blast them with stuff. Ah, be quiet. Of course he dodges my stuff. Well, I say he. I have no idea what it is. Okay, let's just stay ahead. That's the safest way to win. Just stay ahead. If I win this race, it means I've beaten every single race in the game. Like, I haven't lost. Don't know if I should have kept that for safety, but I'd rather pick up something like a shield. Might be catching up. As long as you hit all the turbos, I think you're safe. Put it in the center and hope he hits it. Why is that box never there? He did hit it! Amazing, I hope he falls into the hole instead of using the turbo boost. The thing is, if you've noticed, if you've seen it in the last time I raced him, if he gets by a weapon, he spins out but doesn't stop like other car just does. He spins out but still goes at like a regular sort of speed forward. It just stops him from firing weapons and he does slow down a little bit. But he does not stop. Wow, we are way ahead. I think we've beaten every race in our first try in this game. Still embarrassing that I'm like a minute behind the world record time, but whatever. Whoa, that's how you do that turn. Yeah, so that boost ramp there is definitely a super one. And if you can keep it, you can get amazing speed all the way up to here. Jump over here. I don't know how that counts as such a good shortcut. You can like jump right ahead of him. And bump off the platform. And this bend, we're nearly at the end. Two shields, perfect. And we win with double shields. And we lose one of them. And Coco's driving weird. 3:23. Remember, best times are around 2 minutes for the 3 laps in total. And we win! We beat the game! Now, we haven't got all gold. I don't think we have all gold relics. We definitely don't have all platinum relics. That will eventually happen. Maybe not in the next video, but soon. And now I think we get the actual end cutscene and credits.
You beat me once again! Now I have to go back to the planet Gazmoxia a complete loser! I must be getting slow in my old age. That's it! I'm finished racing in these mushy backward worlds! Keep your miserable planet! I'm out of here for good.
And the plot of the game ends. There is an opening cutscene, like if you just don't press any buttons on the start menu thing, you do actually see the opening cutscene. Crash sold his life story to a major movie studio. The film, entitled The Color Orange, will be released for the Christmas season. Crash can now be found somewhere on a beach down under doing what he does best. I'll have to read these fast. Dancing and napping. I mean, you have confetti everywhere, making the file size huge again. N-Cortex went back to scientific research and discovered a new element in the periodic table, soon to be starring in the periodic videos. Numerous lawsuits failed to change the name he boldly chose for element 117, which has been recently discovered. Cortex rules the worldium. Wasn't 117 put on the periodic table recently? Like, wasn't it made in a lot? Anyway, Tiny Tiger moved to Beverly Hills and founded the popular chain of pain and gain fitness clubs. Totally not ripping off Arnold Schwarzenegger. His Tiny Bow exercise video made millions in infomercials around the globe. Coco went on to start her own internet dating service. Oh ho ho ho. Is that it? Although our company is still in the reds, share prices are going through the roof. Okay, nice story. Engine opened a custom auto parts store in Toledo, Ohio, which is, I think, where we race by in Crash Bandicoot 3. The store closed after a massive recall when his patented clear-the-road missile system sparked havoc on the nation's freeways. Oh, Engine. Dingle went on to found an animal breeding program for the creation of unique and interesting pets, which is already what Cortex was doing, in fairness. His motto, combine them all, spurred such successes as the Gurbat, the Kangarooster, and the Dingorilla. Polar became the head taste tester for a leading ice cream company. Hooray, Ben & Jerry's. Bold new flavours okay for production include salmon, swirl, squishy squid sundae, and mackerel mint. Pura joined the Las Vegas Tiger Show of Ziegfeld and Floyd. Very good. The starring role came to a disastrous end when one day Pura accidentally closed him out a bit too early. Floyd will be sadly missed. Pinstripe became a used car salesman in New Jersey, as he absolutely definitely would. That makes sense. As top salesman each month, he smirks. People decide on a car quickly once my Tommy gun comes out. Papu Papu joined the World Wrestling Association and changed his ring name to Mr. Bad Belly. Very good, he's still Blogger Smooch in my mind. His signature move, the Bad Belly Bounce, was finally banned by the WWA after the wrestler suffered from severe rope friction burns. Rip Roo was elected state governor to everybody's surprise. Oh man, a political joke. The slogan, "Crazy is as crazy does," created a groundswell of public support and even started whispers of a run for the presidency. Komodo Joe opened up Honest Joe's wedding ring and rare gem outlet in Zurich. Hey, that's a good idea. After a series of sting operations, Joe was convicted of laundering stolen cubic zirconias for the Couch Slouch Shopping Network. Entropy began tinkering with his time machine hobby again. Oh, spoilers, Entropy's in this game. He was last seen entering a time warp ball, travelling to some ancient rainforest. Alas, rust is timeless. Nitrous Oxide went back to the planet Grasmoxia, a broken alien. Aw, poor dude. He only has a losing animation. After years of therapy, Oxide emerged from his seclusion to begin racing again. Good for him. Or it. Unfortunately, the unicycle was a poor vehicle choice and his resulting accident was too gruesome to detail here. I don't want bad things to happen to the bad guy. I'm not reading out all these, I skipped these. Bay Waters. Very good. Do, 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 do. Fermenting Wumper Fruit. Interesting. I wonder what Wumper Fruit beer would be like. Or wine, or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Hey, we get to watch something that hopefully isn't copyrighted. Early artwork. There's a blog written by the guys who developed the engine for Crash Bandicoot, and it's really interesting to read. I can't remember the name of it right now, but if you look up like development blog for Crash Bandicoot, the original game, very interesting stuff they have to do the whole 3D world thing, and why Crash looks so much less pixelated than any other character from the time. Crash Bandicoot 2 is probably my favourite of the series. It just had a lot of great flavour, and I liked finding the secret areas. And Rocket was an amazing level with great music. And Do You Tiny. The introduction of really great characters for the series. Now Warped is very replayable, especially with the time trial challenges. Getting the Platinum Relics is a lot of fun, like racing through the levels. It's like something you do in Mario Land 4, although not backwards. That's such a good game. Everyone should play these games if they haven't. They're great experiences. I wonder if all those bits of artwork were from like advertisement campaigns. Hooray for textures! It's a shame the levels don't actually look like this, but I suppose they'd be sort of unplayable if they did. That looks really good though. See, why didn't the levels look like that? It would be so good. Coco Park still looks like that though, in fairness. With less turns in it. And Rouge Tubes, yeah, it did turn out pretty well. Well, that looks pretty realistic on how the level is with all the little jumps. Lower Rush Moots. Oh no, spoilers! More spoilers. I wonder who owns that one. A way too wealthy member of staff. Yeah, I wonder if there are videos of the E3 conferences from all the way back then. They'd be interesting to look at. I don't remember this bit of this video. There were crazy ads with like a giant Crash Bandicoot costume thing. You should watch all those on YouTube. Like that big character you're seeing there, he was in actual advertisements. I think Naughty Dog have always done well on the consoles that they developed for. Like, wasn't one of their more recent games The Last of Us? Was that done by Naughty Dog, or am I thinking of something completely different? They tend to push the engines they work on to their very limit, even if it means writing their own assembly-based engines to make characters look good. Oh man, a Coca-Cola advertisement. And back there it said Josh Mansell. If you look up Josh Mansell on SoundCloud, you can get the his original versions of the soundtracks for all these different games before they were put on the PlayStation 1 console. So they're much higher quality, there's more instruments in them. They're very, very interesting. So like the original raw, untampered recordings, they're all up on SoundCloud. So Josh Mansell, do look him up. Hey, signatures and the Illuminati. What? And now we can save the game. And that was Crash Team Racing. Now there's quite a lot more to see in this game, although the video style may change a little bit. So what I want to do next, I actually do want to get all the relics, but I'll do those in like their own. Maybe each level will have its own little short 3-minute video. See, we have 101%, but I think you can get up to 105% if you got all the platinums. But with this save file, we should in principle have all the characters unlocked. Let's actually look at that now. We can actually re-listen to the Aku Mask. Yeah, look at this. We just go through all these. Everything's complete. Oh, we have no sapphires. Fantastic. Yeah, let's quit and have a look at the main menu. which is now entirely different because we unlocked stuff. Loading, 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 loading. No, wait, where's the scrapbook is normally under here. Anyway, so there's arcade mode, which I might end up doing because I think you unlock tracks by doing this. Like, no, you end up unlocking tracks for battle mode, and then versus is obviously 2-player. Although arcade is also 2-player. And there's the characters we've unlocked so far. So we have Pinstripe, we've unlocked all the bosses, Papu Papu. Fake Crash is who you unlock from the Purple Cup instead of Oxide like you might expect. So you have the 4 bosses in Fake Crash. And notice there's still definitely empty squares. So we have a lot more work to do. But the work we have to do is in time trial mode. I'm still going to race up Coco, I think. I mean, the idea is we have to do every single track. We have to beat the best time of the track. And then things happen, and then we have to do that. And then more things happen, and then we have to beat that. And we have to do that for every level. So I might have like a video per level of beating them, maybe. I think that's the best idea, even though that means there's going to be another 18 videos. Yeah, and I don't know which one to do first, because they're, you know, doing the full time trial things, it's not trivial, even at my sort of okay skill level for this game. So anyway, I'll leave it there, and next time on Crash Team Racing, time trial shenanigans. Maybe vote for what level you want next, although this video will probably not be up for weeks and I'll already be halfway through it. But yeah, talk to you all soon, and thanks for watching.